tell you that business is booming in Minnesota, okay? Now, listen to this. Listen to this. We are a few thousand voters away today from shattering the all-time record for early voting in the state of Minnesota. All right? Now, why is that important? Why do we care? I'll tell you why and what it says. It says that people are fired up to vote, so much so that they can't do it early enough. Let me tell you something else you might not have known. Since the last midterm election, we have more than doubled the number of new voter registrations in the state of Minnesota. More than doubled. And of course, as Ken Martin said, but I never tire of saying, did you know that in 2016, Minnesota got back to #1 in the country in voter turnout? All right, so we have a job to do. And the job that we have to do over the next 32 hours is make sure we get candidates who share our views and values across the finish line. And speaking of views and speaking of values, let me say just one thing about mine. My mission in this office is very clear. It's always been the same, and as long as I live and breathe and hold this job, it always will be the same. My mission is to make it as easy as possible for all eligible voters to vote, period. That's it. So it might get tough weather-wise, you might get yelled at, you might get heckled, but just remember, in the next 32 hours, when they go low, we go vote. Let's do it. Bring it home. Let's do it. Thank you.
I also want to acknowledge my